Hello everyone, it's Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and it was time to stock up. Let me tell you what happened this week. This happened not once, not twice. I think it was actually 3 or 4 times in the last week or so that I have gone to my pantry shelves to make a recipe and I was completely out. Now, I've always had a stockpile of the ingredients that we use normally, but in the crazy business of this year, it really has gotten depleted. And apparently I've been using things without restocking. So we're going to talk more about that soon, about how to restock in a hurry and know what to buy, because I know it's not an issue just for me, but for a lot of you, and you're wondering that question. So stay tuned. But today I went ahead and did some restocking. I did some restocking on Amazon, and then I did a huge Walmart order, a Walmart pickup order. It is so convenient, so easy. I can place it at night and just on the way home from school, swing in with the kids, pick it up, come home, and move on with life. So that is what I did this week. The Kroger sales are a little better. Not fabulous, but I'm going to show you the ad because there's a couple deals, but I'm going to shop over the weekend specifically for some of those weekend sales. So can't show you those yet. I will show you the ad and what I'm getting. So let's talk about all those things and I'll tell you how I'm doing for the month price-wise. I got my Amazon order in and a couple eclectic things here. So over the fall Prime Day sales, I picked up my Premier Protein. Now these are the really big containers and it was buy one, get one half off here. So these are, let's see, 2 scoops. It says 30 servings. So the really big containers, I have been doing 2 scoops with 16 ounces of water and heating it up most mornings for breakfast before I head out the door to teach. So this should last me into the new year. I did spend $54.77 on those 2 containers, but like I said, it's going to last me into 2026, and that will not come out of my grocery budget. I am counting that with my vitamins that I occasionally buy, and that protein powder comes there. But on my grocery budget does come all the applesauce. I bought 10 more of these. They were $1.24, plus I got a 10% discount for purchasing 4. So I actually spent $11.16, which works out to $1.11 per package. That's an amazing price for applesauce. And my kids take these in their lunch almost every single day. So that was good to restock. And then I realized I could not believe this. The other day I went to my container and I was completely out of my hard gas permeable contact solution. I had a little tiny bit I found in a travel size container to get me through. Well, I ordered 4 more of these. It was about the same price. It worked out to $9.58, but I just knew this would get here faster than Walmart. So I went ahead and ordered 4 more containers to get restocked at $38.96. And then I had my $10 rewards from Dick's. So I stopped by the other day, and instead of getting one of the 30-year freeze-dried meals, this just looked fun for the kids. I decided to get 2 of these freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches, and they were completely free because I wear my Fitbit, and about every couple months I get a free reward from Fitbit or from Dick's Rewards, and I use it on freeze-dried food and put it away. So that's what I grabbed there for free. But on the contact solution and applesauce for my grocery budget, I spent $50.12. After getting that Amazon order, here is my Walmart pickup order of all the things I bought to restock some of our empty pantry shelves. So let's start with the perishables. I just grabbed a gallon of milk. The regular gallon of milk was $2.57. I decided to buy the half gallon at $1.54 because I'm going to make crock-pot yogurt with that. And I did need a new starter. It's been weeks since I made yogurt, so just needed to do that. Didn't have room to freeze some more milk, so just decided to do that. The little thing of yogurt was 82 cents. And basically, I'm going to get 2 quart jars out of it. It's 2 very full quart jars of homemade yogurt, so still saving money, and I can control the sugar in it. Super easy to do. Then I restocked flour. I'm just trying to get ready for baking season. That was $2.43, and I really needed more brown sugar for baking and powdered sugar. Completely ran out when I was trying to frost a cake the other week, a bundt cake. Both of those were $2.22. I know and I'm hopeful they are going to go cheaper over the holidays, but again, just trying to get some back on my shelves. I got 1 of the mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. Again, we'll definitely be watching for sales. These were $3.77, but I just needed some of the mini ones there. And then it was a lot of canned goods here. I had to get one container of quick oats at $4.18 now. They're over $4, and restocked my favorite cornbread. That's Simply Homemade Fleischmann's, right at $2, I believe. I think it's $2.08 now. Great deal. Makes such good cornbread. And then I really restocked on tomatoes. So it's like 96 cents for the 15 ounce, or you can get the 28 ounce at $1.48. So I grabbed, yes, a dozen cans of the petite diced tomatoes for winter soups and chilies. Restocked some tomato sauces. Now this one was almost the same. It was 48 cents for the small 8-ounce cans, but sometimes you do need that larger can, and it was 96 cents for that. So I grabbed a cup 4 of those, of the larger ones, and 4 of the smaller ones, just so I have variety when I'm cooking for different recipes. I did get enchilada sauce, 4 of the Great Value, just at $1 for enchilada casserole. Restocked some beans. I had done pinto beans recently on Amazon for 55 cents. Saw they are still that price. That's an amazing deal. But I needed some chickpeas, the garbanzo beans, and the black beans. Both of those, I believe, are 92 cents, so quite a bit higher. Amazon actually is running better deals on those, but again, was doing the pickup deal, wanted to get them restocked. And then I did buy a dozen cans of the cream of chicken. We do a poppy seed chicken recipe, which my kids love, as well as potato casserole, so love to keep that on the shelves. And actually, I would say for generics, this one is the closest to the Campbell's that I actually have found, and it's 70 cents, so that's a good deal. We love this 3 shells mac and cheese. It is up to 57 cents a box for the generic, but for some reason the shells are just so much better than the plain ones. We are at the point now where I make 2 boxes of mac and cheese when my kids want it, but it's a fun Saturday, easy Saturday lunch meal. Restocked a couple spices at $1. I got onion powder, garlic, and another garlic, all at $1 there. Ranch seasoning packets, 57 cents for a couple recipes. Egg noodles for another casserole, these medium ones, $1.57. And then a couple non-perishables here. The toothpaste was marked down. It was $3 for the 2-pack for the kids, so went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. I am trying the Great Value. I've always stuck to Dawn for getting oil stains out in clothes. It works so well, but this was so much cheaper. It was like $2.46 versus I think it was $3.50 for a bottle that was a third the size of Dawn. So hopefully this works just as well. That's why I bought it. It's just for stain treating clothes. And then I had one on hand, but always like to keep at least 2 on hand. Bought this dishwashing gel for $4.48. I've been very pleased by that, and I think it works really well. So a full counter of groceries, but it feels so good to restock on all those things. I did not go to Kroger yet because I'm going to go this weekend with the weekend sale, and let me show you why in the ad. Let me show you the Kroger ad going on now through the October 21st. Lower prices. This is actually one I got in the mail, so it's slightly abbreviated, but you can see the main highlights, which I wanted to show you. 4 times fuel points in this region. Check and see what you have. We have an early bird sale on turkey, limit to 99 cents a pound. So I think we will see it lower, but if you want to get your turkey now, that's a decent price. 3 pounds of these grapes, $4.99, which those have been really good grapes. So I'm going to grab some of those for sure. We have some Tyson chicken for us, buy one, get one free. Love that sale. Same as buy one, get one free on the pork tenderloins. Large blueberries, $3.99 for 9 ounces. The bottles of pop, $2.99 each, which is a great deal. You do have to buy 4 or more. Also, the 5-pound bags of the frozen potatoes are $4.99, so that's a great deal, as well as some of your Tyson chicken. And then we have some of our drinks, Halloween candy, 33% off chicken there. And then we have this 2-day sale, which is why I'm not shopping yet. We have the russet potatoes, 8 pounds for $4 on the jumbo baked potatoes. $1.99 for baby back or pork back ribs there, limit 3. $1.79 on your soft breads. The cheese deal, which I love this cheese deal, $5, 32 ounces. That actually works out to $1.25 for 8 ounces, which is an amazing stock up price. Limit 5. I will grab all 5 of that. And actually, this is one of the best pop deals I have seen in a while. We don't drink pop regularly, but we do have it for entertaining. And $8 for a 24-pack is a great deal. So I'm going to grab a bit of that as well. Those deals are good on Saturday and Sunday. Then we have our weekly deals. We've got some Cheez-It crackers, $1.99. Some different frozen pizzas, $2.99. $3.99. Different larger bags of chips. Those Simply Cheetos are very good, $3.99. Giant boxes of cereal and the Totino's rolls, $3.99. Breakfast sandwiches, anywhere from the 4 count to 10 count, $5.49. Check the sizes on those. Bartoli pasta sauce, $1.49, including the Alfredo. We've got some all detergents and the packs, $3.99, and then bacon. So if you want to check out those deals, those are the main ones that are going on this week at Kroger. See, I really do want to pick up a couple of those Kroger deals. They're not necessities, but I have room in the budget. And again, thinking ahead to entertaining, thinking ahead to holidays, looking at those things. Caleb has snack next week. The grapes would be perfect for that, for one of his days. And just thinking ahead to all the things, I want to take advantage of sales when they happen. Sometimes it's great to do a Walmart order and stock up at things there where it's the regular everyday price. I know some of you say, Aldi, go for it. The issue with Aldi is because they are fulfilled by which one is it? I forget which one it is. Instacart. Their prices when you do that are slightly higher than shopping in store. Sometimes that's worth it, but for me, I like Walmart because I know it's the same prices in store as I am getting when I do a pickup order. So that is why I typically do Walmart. Plus, I can do groceries and I can get those couple non-grocery things or whatever else I need. So after shopping at Amazon and doing that order, and then doing this one at Walmart, my total for the month is at $219. I know I said I wasn't going to shop a lot last week, and I kind of didn't. I was really just restocking. My budget typically is $525. Last month, I unintentionally went over that because there were some great deals. My freezer, I'm still trying to figure it out. So I really am trying not to buy anything frozen. Of all the deals that I am watching for and stocking up and shopping on, it is things that don't go in my freezer because I am trying to work through my freezer as I figure out what to do with them and troubleshoot them. Again, it still seems to be running. I think I need to do the frozen ice with the quarter on top trick just to keep an eye on it and maybe put some things back in. Just trying to figure that out still. So for now, I am stocking up and filling my shelves so I don't run out again, because I don't know about you, but that is so frustrating to think, oh my goodness, I need this right now. So that is why I always say, buy one for now and two for later. When you have a backup on your shelf, it just makes life so much simpler and you don't have to worry about running out. So if you want to talk more about that, if you have questions about how to know what to stock up on or when to do it, let me know in the comments and let me know how your shopping is going this week as well. Thanks so much for joining me. And have you done any big stocking up lately? It feels good to get some things back on my shelves again. I'll be talking to you soon about more stockpiling, but that's it for today. Bye guys. Oops, I forgot to mention, I did go ahead and order one thing off Amazon that's coming before you see this. It was the Swiss Miss hot chocolate. My kids have been ready to start doing hot chocolate again, and that was the deal I found going on. So I went ahead and ordered that. There's a 15% off when you subscribe and save. So I ordered a big box of that with 50 pouches. I noticed the beans, some of them were still 55 cents for the pinto beans. So that's worth stocking up on. And then I happen to notice Barilla pasta right now on Amazon. It is less than $1 a box. You do have to buy 6 or 12 packs, but those deals and everything I've just bought is on the Amazon deals list. So of course that link is always in the description. Wanted to share that. Now we'll wrap it up and I will see you again next week.